Hey, I got my webcam to work. It was, when I was recording a video, it was such a small screen that I couldn't even click the stop button, and it would have just gone for 5 hours. One of my previous videos, I reviewed the movie Troll from 1986, and user, don't remember the name of the user, said that I incorrectly used the word goblins to describe the movie, and I apologize. I got it confused with Troll 2, which of course has nothing to do with the first Troll movie. Troll 2 is about an hour and a half, I think, and it's directed by Joe D'Amato. A little bit about Italian films. The Italians ripped off Sword and Sandal, apocalypse movies, zombie movies, giallo movies, you name it, they ripped it off. But you know, Joe D'Amato was a master of ripping off movie titles. He ripped off the infamous Emmanuel movie of 1974. Emmanuel was spelled with one M, so he decided to make a bunch of rip-off sequels with Laura Gemsler. And instead of with one M, he added another M, and Emmanuel had two M's. So he did about 5 of those on Netflix, and they're all starring Laura Gemsler. I guess when she sort of gave up her porno actress career in the 70s, she became costume designer for Troll 2. And Troll 2 is an amazing film to watch. People say Troll 2 is the worst movie of all time. I've heard that said about Plan 9 from Outer Space, Space Thing, and a couple other movies, Beasties and Things. So those are all fun to watch. I love watching Troll 2. It's about a family that decides to go camping in the woods with a bunch of vegetarian freaks. And I love the anti-vegetarian message in this, by the way. But if you follow the advice in this movie, you'll probably end up dying from heart attack at age 45 from eating so much red meat. But the thing about this movie is that I can't really describe what goes on after they visit this village called I don't even remember it. It's Goblin spelled backwards. Niblog or something like that. And so the title of the film is misleading because it's called Troll 2, and they're really talking about goblins in this movie. I guess that's why I got mixed up between Troll and Troll 2, which should have been named Goblin. But what happens after they get to this town, Niblog is hard for me to describe. There's a bunch of popcorn flying around. There's lots of green goo. There's a dead grandfather who keeps coming back. And there's a stone from Stonehenge that supposedly gives these goblins magic power. Other than that, it's just a mess of scenes and bad acting. I don't know where these actors came from, but they have no experience. They're probably Joe D'Amato's friends. And you can probably get more information looking this up on Wikipedia, because the YouTube video of the famous or infamous scene where the boy says, "Oh no!" while somebody's getting eaten. That's on YouTube, and it probably has over a million views. And And I don't know why the DVD has two sides, one movie on each side. Because, like I say, Joe D'Amato and the first Goblin, the difference in budget is probably over $1 million. And the masks look really goofy-looking rubber masks. They don't even look like monsters. They just look like little midgets in Halloween masks. There was one scary part where the satanic preacher guy, I guess, has them all in like this wood cabin, and then all of a sudden they turn into goblins. That caught me off guard, and it was kind of scary. So this is more like a horror film. The first one was kind of like a fantasy kids film, and I hated the first one, but I love this one. So if you're into bad movies, this one definitely is in the bottom 100 on IMDb. You should check it out, and yeah, this is definitely something that I wanted to see, but I thought I'd get the DVD with both movies on there. And again, I don't know how that or why both movies are on there, because they're unrelated. I was reading on Wikipedia that the distributors decided to change the name to Troll 2 after they couldn't make any money off of it. So there you go. I guess MGM bought the rights to it after it became a cult classic and people started watching it. So that's about it. I don't know what else to say about this movie. It's painful to watch. It's one of those movies that is so bad that it's good, and you can get lots of info on it on Wikipedia. Like I said, just Google Troll 2 and then click on the Wikipedia link. It has all kinds of information about this flick. And thanks for watching my movie review videos. Hope I provided some interesting tidbits about Joe D'Amato and Laura Gemsler. Have a great night. Late.